Hello,
I'm trying to look in his hand. Is there something in his hand?
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
Oh, yeah, I thought that was a good one.
I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
That's the plan.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
Why would you want
Are we
that?
clear?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to cut each other's throats here.
That's funny. Coming
He's
from
fearing
a guy
us
pointing a
now.
gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf.
Yes, you
I
are.
didn't kill those women.
Yes, you
And I
did.
think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain
believe
my side
Georgie.
of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out. But I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We both know that.
Oh, come
I'm a
on.
businessman, not a killer.
Yes, you are.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms.
I'm not
Because
agreeing
I'm
to
not saying
feck
another
all.
word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
What's he doing? He's
You're
going to
often
escape somehow.
reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
It's
Because
about
those are
justice.
two very different things.
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it.
You.
Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little.
Oh, we
It's
must be able to take
over.
him in somehow.
So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
You're not going
You know,
anywhere.
I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
Oh, I don't think so. We're not doing this your way.
How unfortunate. I was hoping we could make... What are you going to
Yes.
do now? Rip me apart like some
Yes.
kind of animal? Killing
what I'm
me here
planning.
would achieve nothing. And what would Miss White think? You show up with nothing but a corpse. No answers, no proof.
Oh, I
You'll
don't
never know the
care.
truth, and she'll barely stand to look at you. Is it worth it?
Ah, damn it!
You're under arrest.
He's gonna get away, isn't
Trial
he?
in front of your peers.
God damn it, man.
And your punishment.
Goddamn love
follow.
interests. Goddamn love interests. I gotta impress Snow. Damn it, man. I should have just killed him, shouldn't I?
I know. But we have to do something. Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to...
The crooked man.
He's back.
The crooked man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay?
Beast and Beauty did ask me to
It's
kill him,
been
didn't they? Oh,
hours.
shiz.
We were worried you'd run into some trouble.
You didn't make it
At the
easy.
Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know,
We didn't kill him.
I'm just Glad you made it back in one piece.
Love and trust, yay!
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This? You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank
Throw
you
him
all
in
for
the well.
coming here on
Throw him
such
in the
short
well.
notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie.
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be
Shut up.
unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
You'd better shut your fucking mouth if you want to keep it.
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he
He's
still
dead.
out there?
Sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing, and now he's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for this.
change anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well
I'd
aware of
kill
my
you
rights,
instead.
Miss White.
How about I go ahead and kill you right now?
In front of all these people.
Do I look
Yes.
like I give a shit?
After the rest of your crimes are read through, then you will have an opportunity to defend yourself, but only then.
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf,
Twice.
That's why.
Misunderstanding.
aiding
Oh
and
my
providing
God.
monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap
You're
he's
responsible.
done.
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning, so cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've
Just
done.
give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are
Snap
going
judgments.
to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
Oh,
This
why
is
do you have to
ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Not what George
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby, when you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he
That was
talking
a
about?
tact.
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah,
don't want to
right.
protect
They
you.
don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant.
But you are.
When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
That was Crane.
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that mattered, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
They burned my tree to ashes.
What?
Burned it down?
You see?
There's more to
It was
this than they're
necessary.
saying, okay? It was necessary to keep this town safe. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man.
What choice did I have?
It
Exactly.
wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you.
Hope he's not
And
turning the
so does the
situation around.
sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Things
We'll do better.
haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things
Never
didn't
cared
fall
about that idea.
exactly his way, someone would die.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
Oh, don't go.
You're right.
Yeah. Yes,
You're
we
all
are.
still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Yay! Even she's on our side.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie
murders.
was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
You can't talk your way out of
Snow?
this.
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, Crooked Man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Yes,
Yes, you're
you're
responsible.
responsible.
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
That was justified.
Fuck's sake. Killing someone who's trying to kill you is
They were
hardly...
there to retrieve Crane. You didn't need to escalate things.
Me. It was them. And who sent those two freaks anyway?
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it
Now, where
internally.
have I heard that before? How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What? You think you shouldn't
I
be
wasn't
held accountable?
involved.
Snow had nothing to do with it. We all thought she was dead.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh,
I hope he's not
dear,
gonna talk
Crane's
himself
in
out of it.
charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
Just throw him in the frickin'
That's
witching well.
enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
Oh, there must
This
be
isn't
something.
the point.
We'll deal with them after
not
we
true.
deal with you.
That's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We
Just
lashed
kill him.
our
I should have
ropes to
killed
this
him.
diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't
What?
you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
Nerissa.
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
what
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found
Hello.
Vivian's body.
How are you?
Did you kill her?
Speaking.
Did he?
She killed herself.
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa.
you-
My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear.
Lol.
It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead.
He's
This
gonna throw her
fucker.
into the witching well.
Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily
Oh.
are dead because of you. The only two
That
people who
confirms
ever
it.
gave a damn about me.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It
Yay.
was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did
Lol.
you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
That's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
Yeah.
That's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next.
Yeah, we got him.
So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
I could always rip your arms off first. Did you enjoy that?
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We
have to.
Imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe there will be more if he isn't stopped.
Been enough bloodshed.
So we get rid of him.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up. Clearly,
We have to make a decision,
we're
aren't
having
we?
trouble agreeing on a suitable
I think we should-
punishment. So I
This is
think
going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision. Who?
Snow should
I
decide.
hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
Look, Snow should decide what
Oh, we
to
should
do.
vote, actually.
She's
Crap.
gonna be the deputy mayor,
But
so
she's not the deputy mayor yet.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
okay.
Fine.
This
We
isn't
get the
how
What the
juice.
people want, Miss White.
We get the juice.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Well, obviously, you probably get the juice.
Just do what you think is right.
Kill him! Kill him!
Yes, Sheriff.
Rip his head off, throw him down the
Do what you
well.
think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
Everyone, I'm
Not this way.
Shit! You little bitches.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when
Rip
you
his head
try
off.
to sleep. You're going to miss me.
no. I won't.
Oh shit!
Oh my god!
Oh shit! Well, he's dead now.
For Lily.
Afraid of the big bad wolf.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
They're afraid of me. Oh shit. What? That was like pretty much a big cutscene. There's lots of dialogue in this one. So what's the new evil on the freaking streets? There's probably going to be some new evil on the streets, isn't there?
Hey, Sheriff.
I'm sure there's going to be a season 2.
Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Mr. Wolf? Can we talk?
I'm
Sorry about it.
About what happened with the crooked man. I didn't...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this.
Oh.
We'll talk later, okay?
Oh, maybe I should have done it. Shiz.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Wepth.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Oh, no one likes us anymore. We shouldn't have ripped off his... Oh, is he going to the farm or something? I'm sure there's going to be some new evil on the streets. Maybe it's not even in the end yet.
I'm going. Jesus.
Oh, they're going to the farm, right?
We only have like 5 minutes.
Then carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
Don't be so dramatic.
Just go grab that, would you?
It's just a farm. You don't have to be so dramatic about it.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
Hmm.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her?
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
That's real nice.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
You'll be safer there.
You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves. So
You wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Oh, now you're gonna
TJ.
be all freaking
Hey,
sad
Bigby.
on me.
Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should
should I
I
know?
know?
Saying goodbye?
There's she still has a ribbon on.
Hi,
Hi.
you're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it
New love
seems
interest.
like I should be able to. It's just...
Let me help you.
Bigby, I know you're trying to help, but this is just something I need to do on my own, okay? Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
Oh.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily.
Oh.
I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place.
What did you
Marissa,
do?
what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You
You're
were
trying to protect them.
just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Aw. She liked that one. Yeah, because I'm a nice person, you see.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason.
And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth.
Oh my
What does it
god.
matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess it worked out in the end. I can't hold that against you.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Oh.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
I'm sorry, Marissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but...
May have to stop
they
ripping
know
off
you
heads.
to be. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
Snow doesn't really need me.
I'm sure that's not true. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened.
That's
you
true.
Listened when no one else would. You protected
And ripped
your
off arms
friends,
when no one else
matter the
would.
cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally.
See,
Because
Narissa's
you
nice.
brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I've been making a lot of mistakes lately.
But you've also done a lot of good. Don't forget that. You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
That's what Faith said. That's what Faith said at the start.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Go after her.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Happily ever after. Yeah! New love interest. Hooray! So, I guess it doesn't let us see our freaking choices again. Wonderful. I don't know why that happens, but oh well. So yeah, I don't know if there's going to be a second season. It would be nice to have a second season. There wasn't like a lead on to a second season, so I'm not sure. But yeah, I've really liked The Wolf Among Us. It's been pretty crazy. This one is a pretty action-packed, there's quite a lot of dialogue. So I didn't want to talk too much through it, but yeah, it's pretty cool little Telltale game. Telltale Games game. Yeah, I should probably say. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this series just as much as I have. Hopefully, The Walking Dead will be out soonish. That'd be kind of cool. And yeah, till next time.